In a quiet suburban neighborhood, there was a house with a long-standing legend that sent chills down the spines of those who heard it. It was said that an antique mirror, passed down through generations, held a sinister secret. Brendan knew about the evil mirror, so he came back to destroy it once and for all. As Brendan looked into the mirror, and right before he could destroy it, he saw the reflection and was now controlled by the mirror. He went over to a grocery store and pulled out a knife, and one of the customers looked at him and saw this crazy, possessed look in his eyes. She saw him pull out the knife, and before she could say anything, he slit his own throat and died instantly. She called the ambulance, and the police came as well, since it was a suicide case. The police questioned the girl. As she was answering the cops' questions, she remembered right after he killed himself, he muttered, "Destroy the mirror." The police officer went home that night to do some extra research on the suicide case that happened in the grocery store today. She couldn't understand this case because none of it made any sense to her. She looked up the victim's name and her eyes widened as she got her answer. The mirror comment he made about destroying it was finally making sense to her. The mirror possessed him and needs to be destroyed as soon as possible, or the cycle will continue. I hear a knock at my door, and I look through the doorknob and notice it's my coworker. I was about to let him in, then I remembered that the last thing he did was investigate the victim's house where the supposedly cursed mirror was. I looked straight into his eyes and saw the same possessed look that the girl from the supermarket described earlier.
To be continued. 20 likes for part 2 please.